Day 3, passing 5 150K combines, straight to it. You already know the deal. So 5-minute gold supply. We're bearish on the day once again, and I have the micros on the side just in case I need to enter some on the micros. And then I was also looking at Russell here. This was my second trade of the day, so I marked up this 15-minute demand. We're moving fast here, so pay attention. I put everything sped up because this day took some time compared to day 2. Day 2 was a lot smoother, but right here, okay, we're looking bearish. Now, I'll break this down on TradingView most likely, but we look bearish and the supply does not look bad. The supply has a gap, high probability supply, but we did drop a good amount and we are sweeping lows. So this is a contradicting setup because there is buys in favor, there's also sells in favor, and then it breaks the supply, so then we're looking only for buys. So just not the best situation to be in order to be looking for a trade. This trade, I was a little bit iffy here. Now I knew this was going to happen, but this line right here is a previous low that was important. And gold loves to do liquidity sweeps. It's not a liquidity grab. You can call it whatever you want. It's just pulling, or I see people say it's not even liquidity, but I don't know, that's what we call it. Liquidity sweep. I call it liquidity sweep because this is not a liquidity grab that we are used to seeing, like on any currency, any indice. It's just not the same. So right here, $700 risk on an $1,000 Express account. Bad risk management. Good risk management on the 5 150Ks, bad risk management on the Express. And I was pretty confident in this setup. I was right initially so I was right initially of taking buys down here after it swept the low. I should have took buys right here. A little bit riskier than taking buys up here, but taking buys up here expecting it to go higher is not as likely as it having the reaction down here, in my opinion. So kind of sucks that happened today. That was this morning, and I would have been done for the day had I took the initial setup that I've seen. Here we are checking news. I had news in what 9 minutes here, 8 minutes. Orange folder news, concerning a bit, but not. Usually orange folder is not that bad. It's just red folder. But right here, we're taking a 13 EMA counter trend breakout. So we close above the 13 EMA. So I'm taking buys at the close of the candle and stop loss below the previous candle. And we're looking for another green bullish candle to push up. And I'm not going for much here. I'm going for about 6 points, a little bit less than 6 points. Not that much here. So yeah, this one definitely sucked, bro, because I was right initially. I know I was literally right. And I tried to take a setup after being right, still going in the same favor, in the same direction and everything, and I lost on it. So yeah, this one sucks, but I'm showing everything on the account, showing every trade I take, how I'm gonna pass these combines with ease, pretty easy this time around. Last time I wasn't putting enough risk. Obviously made 2 mistakes. One mistake that cost me account, and one mistake that put me I took an unnecessary loss. So far trading these combines, I'm pretty flawless, doing pretty damn good. Now, this is counter trend. $1,100 on a counter trend setup, that is a lot. This is why I cut my loss here. I definitely cut my loss pretty good. And you can see I entered 5 more on the micros here, just because I wanted to leave a runner. So I would leave the micros as my runner and close the minis. So we have minis and micros, MGC and GC. We should know this if we're trading futures. But I actually closed the minis here, or the micros, just because, I don't know. I just listen to my intuition. And I'm usually right on my intuition. So yeah, it ended up giving me a little bit profit before getting taken out. This one sucked, bro. This one sucked because I was right initially and I would have hit TP so fast. if I had taken the first setup, what my intuition was telling me. Now it doesn't align with my strategy. So I waited for my strategy to come up, to like show itself, give me an entry to take based off a strategy I used. And I lost on that when my intuition was right. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. So here I'm doing my analysis on the RTY. Just looking at the setup, we have a 5-minute low probability, but a 15-minute high probability. So I'm looking for a 5-minute 13 EMA breakout, same exact strategy as this. And we're going with the trend, so it's pretty beautiful. Now here, I'm getting ready. I'm ready to cut my loss. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I think I was just distracting myself because we're in deep drawdown. We definitely look like we're about to lose. I mean, I'm already down a lot on this Express. And we're breaking below the 13 now. They're not good. We have to stay above the 13 EMA for taking a 13 EMA breakout. So, yeah, this one sucked because I was right. And stuck to my rules and I lost. There you go. That was the L for the day. Down $600. Express was down about $500. That just, yeah. Like if I would have took the buys down here, look at how much. So if I took a buy right here, this candle already gives me more than a 1-to-1. Take it up to this high, I'm at a 1-to-2 at least a 1-to-2. So much smaller stop loss as far as points. Better entry, better bullish price action. Like, kind of sucked here. So right here, now this is kind of a break of the candle off the 5-minute. Low probability zone, but I'm going off my intuition here. I'm just going off my intuition. I love the way that this setup looked, and I was looking at the other indices to see what we were doing, and we were kind of consolidating. So I wasn't that, like, I was confident in this based on the price action of Russell, but based off of how the other indices are looking, I did not like it. Did not like how those indices looked. So it was a little contradicting here. They kind of move similar, but Russell moves a little bit different than NQ and ES. Either way, I liked the price action of Russell, but the consolidation of the other indices today was not that good. A little bit concerning, but I just went with it. Trust my intuition and just go with it. So right here, I skipped it. You can see I'm just straight chilling. Like, I literally have my entries in, stop loss set on all my accounts, personal, Tradeify 150K, and my Express too. And I was looking at gold. I cut my loss good on gold, but I just skipped the video because I'm just sitting, waiting for some sort of price action to come out. I'm literally just sitting on my phone here, just chilling. Literally just chilling. I would kind of say this is kind of an impulsive entry, but it still is pretty much a 13 EMA breakout. Literally closed below 13 EMA, tap the zone, break back above, and I bought on the candle that broke above the 13 EMA. So, I mean, same exact stuff. Literally same exact stuff as the setup I just lost on the same day. And this was good risk management right here. This is why higher RR is very important, because catching more on a setup, more of a reward versus the risk, will save your account long term, will help you long term, will cover losses long term, will earn you more money long term. That's why it's very important to twin trade, close some contracts and leave a runner. Here I closed 5 contracts at a 1-to-1. There you go, there's my 1-to-1 hit. So we closed half there. I'm only up $300 on my Express. I was at -50. I ended up -50 because of a runner, but man, I shouldn't have put so much risk on that first trade. I was just pretty confident because I was right initially. So it really should have played out in my favor, but it is what it is. I wasn't even stressing about it. Very nonchalant. I look like, bro, I look so serious here. So yeah, that was the trade so far. We're at a 1-to-1. I'm literally just chilling. My homie said this is a weird ass position to sit in. Look like I'm fucking giving birth or something. But hey man, it's comfy. It's comfy, I'm not gonna lie. Just like leaning back. Cause this shit gets boring, bro. Be sitting at this chair for hours. So yeah, this is a beautiful setup. Fresh break of structure, come back, retest. It's the same exact thing. Literally the same exact thing. All these highs, okay? Break the highs. We pushed up, came back down, rejected this area. Take buys. Same exact thing. It's the same exact thing as the gold trade on day 2. And right there's the monthly P&L. So right here, I'm just trailing my 1 contract. I should have left 2 on. I definitely should have left 2 contracts on. I closed 5 contracts, 5 out of 6, leaving 1 contract to run. Should have left more on. I should have left more on, but you never really know when this trade is gonna come back down, when price is gonna come back down against me. So we literally just had gaps, tons of gaps to the left. And I believe we hit a 1-hour wick, so it was something to worry about. I might show it here soon, but I mean, very simple trade. There's not much to break down here. It's literally, like I just said, break a structure, come back, tap the zone, rejecting this area, take buys. EMAs are in line, 1350, 200. Gotta watch my videos so you understand my analysis as far as EMAs, stuff like that. And yeah, there you go. There's the 1-hour wick. That was my little concern right here. We can push up definitely to this area, but I love this area. I love these gaps here. Fill these gaps with this bullish price action, 100%. Just fill in the gaps. I mean, you can see this is just beautiful, beautiful trade. There you go, closing my express, negative $50 for the day. I'll show that right now in a second. But yeah, we are halfway there. Halfway. Now this is day 3. Considering this day 3, I took a trade on 1 micro on gold Wednesday. I already knew he was gonna lose. My intuition, once again, I don't know. I didn't like the setup. Still took it. Just 1 micro, just to see, and it still lost. I know I was right. That was the only trade I took on Wednesday, which was yesterday. Today is Thursday. There you go. That's it right there. So I was literally just chilling. But this is how we're looking right now. See, this is 1 gold contract at work, bullshitting. Another micro Wednesday, just bullshitting. Like, these are irrelevant pretty much. So 3 days. First day, second day, third day. This day, the day I just recapped, 6:36 p.m., 2:13 a.m., 6:25 a.m. Like in that video I said, I traded Asian, London, and New York. Don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, this was the day, negative 690. And then I took a 716, 650. I took an the ES supply. I hit 1-to-1. Just bought 1 contract. It was like $175 risk. Left it to run. Kind of just bullshitting. Shouldn't do that in reality. But it's very low risk, so it was really just bullshitting. But yeah, man, this is where we are at. This is my Topstep dashboard. All at the same exact number. So we will see. Show closed accounts. No closed accounts. These are the only 5. Obviously, I blew the last 5, these ones. But this is where we are at on the challenge so far. Silver loss. I don't think Yes, it's day one, June 18th, but let's go to Russell real quick. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. What the fuck? Bro, it's 3 p.m. in the middle of the day. What the fuck? You see what I'm saying? See those gaps to fill? What did I just say? Filled all those gaps and then rejected and still pushed up. That is a crazy trade. That is a beautiful trade. I literally caught the bottom of it. Beautiful. Gold. Okay, let's break this down real quick. I can break this down now. So, bearish. We have a supply here. We also have this supply. It disrespected it. Now, as we were pushing down, we have liquidity here. This is the low I was talking about, right here. So, we're bearish for the day. 6 a.m. is when I start. 6 a.m. my time. 8 a.m. EST. So, we wicked this high. Okay, we pulled liquidity sweep. So now we're bearish. We're breaking structure below. Breaking all these lows. Low here, low here, low here. Tons of lows here. So we're pretty bearish. Now, this is, I would say, is our lowest low. This is a key point here on the day. And what do? I have the low marked up here on this line. So looking at price, lower high, lower low, we wick right below it, pulling liquidity, money right here underneath this line, money snatched. Okay, now this is where I would take buys. This is 100% where I would take buys. 6-point stop loss is about the same as the breakout, but man, even at the highs, we're at a 1.8. It's a little bit less than what I thought, but still. This trade I like much more than taking a breakout up here, because taking a breakout up here, just like this, as I had it 6-point stop as well, about the same exact thing. In order to get a 1-to-1, we need to push up into these wicks, which is not a problem. It's really not a problem, but taking it more, this is a problem. Trying to push up past this area to like the supply or to these EMAs. Man, I should have caught the bottom. I should have caught the bottom 100%. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thursday, not too bad. Where we are sitting at right now. Let's see what we got here. Profit factor, 3.1. Average win to loss, 2 to best day trade. 2 losing trades, 9. The trades are inaccurate, obviously. I took, 2 trades today? Or I kind of bullshitted at first. I don't even know what this was, 716, but kind of just bullshitting. And then I locked in. So yeah, 1 win, 1 L. I always bounce back from a loss, I'm not gonna lie. Except for that one, the other past combines, that day was crazy, but yeah, that'll be it for this week. I'm not trading tomorrow. You already know Fridays. You watch my videos. Fridays, yeah, just Fridays, bro. Fuck Fridays. I'm cool on Fridays, but let's see, we got next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks and 1 more day, or a few more days until I get rebuild. So halfway there. Let's see what we get next week, in a few weeks. Lock in.